Welcome back. Since we have created two accounts, one personal and one business, so in one we can receive the payments from people, and from one we will just simply buy the products to test whether it's working or not. But in order to process the payment method on our website here, so we need to actually add the PayPal buy button, or the PayPal form that will actually process the payment from our website. This is our website, and the person will be taken to PayPal to pay for those products which they have added to their cart and which they have selected, and they want to purchase those products, whether one, whether two, or whether with how many quantities. But for that we need to simply someone add a product, for example this one. So you can see one item, total price is 500. Go to checkout. You can see over here, if they click checkout, and they will be asked to provide their details. We need to see how many customers we have. We have one customer which email is saima@yahoo.com and password is Wali. So we'll put that detail, saima@yahoo.com and password is Wali. So after they logged in, okay, they have taken back to this. They have been taken to this page, PayPal, where we have given a simple image, and we have that page over here. I can show you. I will close these all pages from here now, and we'll simply show you the page that we have actually. The main folder, e-commerce folder over here, payment.php is our page, and there is only one image just we have inserted. You can see this is the whole code. Now we actually need to put or to add the PayPal button, the real PayPal button over here inside here. We can get that button from using this application. If we click this application option here, available inside the PayPal developers tool, so we can simply we can go to documentation, and from documentation you will see many options over here. Oh, sorry, my internet connection is a little bit slow now. Oh my god, it's taking too much time. Yeah, so when you click documentation, so you will see options. It is saying how would you like to integrate with PayPal. For websites, these are options are available. For mobile, these options are available. Integrate on iOS or Android now, and APIs etc are also available. You can see for websites, it is written here, add a payment button by pasting a short HTML snippet into your payment page, and this kind of things are here. Use web checkout. So we can click this and find out the PayPal button code, the buy now button or something like that, or pay with PayPal or something like that. But if you go through these pages, it might take your time. So very simply, you can simply go to Google and write PayPal buy now button code. Very simply write this keyword, and you will find this some direct pages. So you can just go to this single item payments buy now button. Just click this URL, open it in a new page, and you will see a page where there are many options available for you to select, and you will see simple PayPal codes as well. Yeah. Just okay, so this is the page. Now you can just scroll down to this page, and you can see all the instruction given by PayPal itself to you, step-by-step guide and step-by-step instructions how you can integrate the things. But here below, when you scroll down, you will find some test simple codes. Like here you can find many codes. I mean, this is saying simple HTML code for a basic buy now button. You can see over here. Another one, simple code for a buy now button with product options. You know, there will be a list of products and things like that. Whatever you need and as a requirement for your project or for your application, you can just copy that, but we will simply use the very basic one, the first one, you know, simple HTML code for a basic buy now button, so you can easily understand it. We'll just copy this code, which is actually very simple code for PayPal button, for inserting PayPal button into your website. Just copy this whole form, just copy, and we'll just paste it inside here. We'll remove that image which we had there. I mean, this image I am talking about. We'll remove this and we'll insert the PayPal button instead of that. Control V to to paste that, and Control S to save this page. Now come here, refresh the page, and you can see pay with PayPal, pay now with PayPal. So you can see the button. This is the real PayPal button here we have inserted, and it is showing. If you want to change this image to anything else, then simply go to Google and write pay with PayPal, and you can find some images. So we can replace that image because this is very easy. Checkout with PayPal. If you want to use this one, we can use it. Yeah, of course. Click it and view the image, and just very simply copy the image, because we don't actually need to save it in our local computer. Just we will copy the image, and we will come here and just simply the image that we have and given by PayPal here, this one, this is an image, and it is here. You can see display the payment button, put type, and this is an image. You can see type image. This one you can simply remove from here and put your image that we have just copied from the internet, and we'll simply give it a width, like a width is equal to 100 pixel, and height is equal to 70 pixels. That's it. Control S to save. Now simply come back, refresh this page, and you can see checkout, but the button is very small. Basically, we need to actually make this one to 250 and the height to 150. Control S to save, come back, refresh, and you can see checkout with PayPal. That's it. You can include any other button, but as I want to, so there is actually some distance here. If you want to reduce that distance, we can simply put nothing to put. You can add a style to this. H2 padding 2 pixel. Control S to save, refresh the page. Actually this image has a background which is a little bit, bigger, so we can just go and select another image. This is the background of the image, so that is also taking place there. this button is okay. We'll just copy this URL of this image from here and we'll put it here. Remove this and paste that URL. Now come back, refresh the page, and you can see this is the button over here, but the button is basically now actually bigger, so we can make it 150 and 100 will be the height and 150 the width. Now refresh the page and you can see the image will appear over here, but the image is basically really heavy image with big size. Actually we will do one thing more, just we will copy this image to our local computer. We'll save it inside the same folder, I mean, we have for this project, e-commerce. We'll say PayPal_button, and it is a PNG image. That's it. We can now just simply say here PayPal_button.png and remove the width and height. This is not required. Control S to save. Come here, press the page, and you can see pay now with PayPal. The image is this one, so bigger one, so everyone can see it clearly. And the form that we actually, the simple form from PayPal we have got is this one. Just only the image is ours and the form is from PayPal. But now I will tell you what about this form. This is the PayPal form. Basically we have got from PayPal website, and we can pass our own values to this form, so PayPal can understand what we want and how much money we have and what we have, basically which currency and which is the price or total amount of products. So PayPal can actually very simply process the payment, and can the person can pay it to PayPal, and PayPal can send that money to our account. So first of all we need to actually, I will explain this form to you. The form tag starts from here. Form, its action is https www.paypal.com CGI bin web scr, and method is post. This is basically the process URL of PayPal, where payments are processed from different pages and different websites and different stores on the internet. And after that PayPal itself has written comments for each of the input types, and all of the input types, all of them are hidden. Their types are hidden, so they will not appear on the web pages. Just quietly and silently we are passing values to PayPal, so PayPal can understand what is coming. So you can see in a comment they have written identify your business so that you can collect the payments. It is saying input type hidden, name business, value, this is the email. You can see this is the email. Basically we will need to add our business email over here, so PayPal will understand that the payment is going to what person. So we will add our email here, our business email, so we can receive this payment. The payment coming through this form, we will receive that in our account. And next, specify a buy button. Say input type hidden, name is CMD, value is X click. This is basically the button type. We have inserted the buy now button. Every PayPal button has a different value and different name. That's it. Now next, specify details about the item that buyers will purchase. It is saying that specify some things for the customers, what we should receive from the customers. If the customer is buying something, so what is that thing, so and what are the parameters. So it is giving you 3 inputs. You can add more inputs if you want to add more things. So this is very basic, so therefore we need to put item name, amount and currency code. That is very simple. I mean, these are 3 input fields which are hidden. And the first is the item name. What is the item name the person is going to buy basically? So we will actually echo our real, I mean, item name and product name or here inside this value attribute. And we have been working on value attributes in the previous lectures. And after that it is saying the another hidden input, and the name of this is amount. What is the amount of the products? We will echo the final price of our products and our things. And the currency code, they are saying what is the currency you are receiving the payments in. So we'll say okay, US dollar, we can change it to British pounds or anything else, and the rest of the things are just simply, you know, the pictures that we just, the button that is appearing on our website. That's it. What we need to change inside this form, we need to actually change this email to ours, to our business one, and we need to change this. This is a default product name, so we will change this to dynamic one. We will put our product name inside this. Inside the amount, we will put our a variable of our final amount we are receiving from the customers, and this will be the same US dollars. And one more thing, we will change this URL from here. Before the PayPal, we will write sendbox.paypal.com, because if we do not add sendbox, so it will actually process the payment as in real environment. I mean, the payment will be processed without the testing account or without anything. So therefore we must add sendbox.paypal.com. so this is for testing payments. This URL is for testing payments. When you add sandbox, and in real environment, when we will test this whole process, so if it is working fine and everything is okay, after that we will just remove this thing, and we will just replace this email with the real email that we have for PayPal account, because right now the emails that we have here, I mean, this email or the other personal test we created, and this is the business test we created, those are basically test accounts. So we want to test the payment. So after that we have successfully tested the script, the PayPal script. So we will remove this sandbox and we will replace this email to the real email that we have, and that's it. So I hope you have understand this procedure. Now the next part is that to get this 500 amount and the product name, and basically I mean, put our email here, and that we will be doing in next video. And after that we will also be processing the payments, and we'll be receiving the payments inside this business account, and we'll be buying the product using our test account that we already created, and we will then check both the accounts. So from one we can the amount, we can see that the amount you know, the amount has been cut, and in another second account we can check if the amount has been received or not. And also we will need to work out this page. We'll need to add some PHP script and to get, I mean, a customer ID, customer email, and some other details, the order detail. So when we process the payment successfully, after that we can, I mean, insert those details into a table we will create later on. I mean, order table, orders table, and also a payment table. And we will save the, I mean, we'll save the PayPal returning information into a table, because when you are integrating PayPal, so PayPal actually asks you for some information. For example, that I told you about the product name, the amount, and the currency. And after when PayPal you know, send the person to the payment page, and the person pays the amount, so PayPal returns the person to your website. Or if the customer cancels the payment at a point, so you also need to specify a cancel URL where PayPal can send the person to, and also success URL. So if the payment is successful, so PayPal can actually redirect the person to your website. That is very simple process. I mean, adding their code, then going to payment page, and if it is cancelled, so it will go to cancel URL, which we will create for our website. And if the payment is successful, so we can welcome the customer and will take them back to their account. I mean, they have purchased the products. So that's it. I will tell you the rest of the things in next lecture. Stay tuned.